everybody. How are you? It's Yo Ange. How are you doing? We are going to go for our afternoon walk. I know I said I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do this, but we're going to do it. And yeah, we're going to be vertical for this one because why not? It's actually kind of a nice day. It's going to be breezy. The rain has stopped, which is fabulous. I love that. And and then the breezes, hey Gallagher, and the breezes, the wind, the gusts. I think Hurricane Melissa is like 630 miles away from us at the morning. Joseph Q, hello, good morning. Ronnie C, Fafo, VODs, just let me know if the signal goes bad as always because we're directly on YouTube and I can't tell. So, yeah, Hurricane Melissa is about 630 miles away, something like that. That's what the Weather Channel decided to send me a notification about. I'm like, does that really make a difference? And happy Halloween to everybody. Hi, Din Din. Hello, Hassan. You like my hair color, my hair today? Thank you. Oh, we can walk. What am I waiting for? Now, it's going to be a little chill. Feels a little chillier today. So I just have like a long sleeve tee. I was doing a switcheroo in the closet, trying to pull all that stuff out, put some of those summer stuff away. Like, I don't know, I had like 10 pairs of shorts. When am I wearing those lately? Not going to. Oh my God, we got cuties already up here. Good morning, Timothy Chambers. Happy Halloween to everybody. This is the only day I think all the kids are cute because they got their costumes on. Are you dressed as a costume? Not yet. My costume will come out tonight. I figured I don't need to wear it at the moment, but I was doing a switch around, made sure I've got that out. I am still looking for my skeleton gloves. For some reason, I feel like they're in the car, but I don't know. Oh, let's go fly a kite in the park. No, I'm not flying any kites. Hi, good morning, Treaton. How are you? But I think we're going to go get a pumpkin spice. Pumpkin spice something. Which means we have to go to Starbucks. But that's okay. I mean, I could go to Dunkin', but I don't know. Brenda, happy Halloween. Everybody throw up those pumpkins and the spooky ghost. Woo! If there's pumpkin spice tea, I don't know. I mean, I guess you can make it. It is breezy. Holy moly. Hi, NYC gal. Good to see you. Yes, costume parade, the Halloween parade, we will be down there. We're trying. Now, like I said, if it's going to get a little crazy down there, I don't know. We're just going to have to go with it. Hi, Network. Good to see you. I know, it says heavy winds, and then all of a sudden the winds should stop around 5. But they're going to start up like right about now. So I figured we can go do a quick little walk. We don't need to set any records, but I do need to get out and get a walk in. Hi, RFD 212. Hello. But we can get a little walk in. Oh, what's going to go here? I don't know. It's probably doctor's office. I'm kind of over the doctor. This is another one, medical. It's like medical yoga. I get it. We need services. But we got medical over there. Medical, it's like everywhere. At some point, we stop. I don't want it anymore. I know, I'm a complainer. Somebody on my short yesterday said I was a Karen. And yeah, because of my my delivery issue that I had with Seamless. They're like, oh, first world problems. You're just a complainer. You're Karen. Hey, dude, you want to throw your money away? You go ahead. But it's ridiculous. I hate when they go, when people try to shame you for something that is honestly a service problem. I'm like, I laugh at you because you're stupid. You think you're relevant because you're going to shame somebody else? No. I'm actually telling you, this is an issue. don't mess with. I wasn't hangry. I was just like, when they said, at first I was like, okay, they're busy. And I was honestly giving them the benefit of the doubt. They, usually they say, if I ordered it at like 9:40, they said the delivery time was between 10:05 and 10:15. I don't have a problem with that. That's like 45 minutes, half an hour, 40 minutes after I ordered. But when it doesn't show up till over an hour later and it's only 2 blocks away and it was a bagel and an omelet, stop it. Hi, Lady Walker. Robert West, good to see you. Penny, very good to see you. I know it's very windy all of a sudden. Oh, we have tried Uber Eats. It's all the same delivery people. And I'm telling you, it has something to do with the delivery people. Because as I mentioned, when the guy left, he still had like 5 or 6 bags in his hand for other deliveries, which leads me to believe that he was delivering probably like quite a number of orders. And when that happens, think about it. You gotta figure in like 3 to 4 minutes at least if this guy is, whatever, doing his deliveries for each delivery. 4 minutes times 10, that's 40 minutes. It's not gonna work. If he still had 5 in his hand. Hey, Rob Law. Especially they charged you to and you don't show up until after an hour, I would have complained. Yeah. So I contacted sales. I tried to contact the restaurant to see what's going on. Then their phones were cut off. It was something that they did themselves because the shit was hitting the fan, maybe. But at that point, that's when you have to leave the apartment and go, I will walk the 2 blocks to find out if they're really closed. Because I was stunned. I kept going, how could they not answer their phone? Sister Yoshi, hi, how are you? Hope you're doing well. But yes, it's Halloween. Sister Yoshi, I saw your costume. You're a Glinda. You were Glinda. If you guys have to check out her costume, it was incredible. It was full tilt. I'm not going that elaborate, guys. I'm not putting on makeup. I don't got a mask. Because one, makeup gets smeared all over the place. And I don't have the time to do makeup for Joe. That's a nightmare. So no, not doing the makeup. And I don't want to do a mask because one, I don't want to hinder what I can see. But as I am going to be covering the parade as part of the press, they kind of need to see my face. They need to match my face up with my pass. So yeah, that's not going to work either. I'm not actually for the parade, but we are. I was told that the delivery people are not showing up to work and not monitoring the online devices. Ooh, maybe that's the problem. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that, but it all comes back to the restaurants. And the restaurants can't put the blame on the delivery service. Here's the reason why I say that. You're the business that in the end is getting money. Yes, the delivery service is taking their cut, but that's the agreement that you signed up for. Now, if you choose not to use that delivery service, then you use something else if you want to have your food delivered. But if you want that slice of the pie of being able to deliver to such a large range of people, then you have to figure it out so that your product gets into your customer's hand in the manner and the fashion that you wish it would. You can't be pointing the finger at somebody else. Because in the end, you are the provider. That's exactly how I view it. Sounds good, Lori. Good to see you. I mean, that's just what it is. It's as if, like I was making my still doing my photographic blocks. I use USPS and UPS or whatever service I use to deliver my product to somebody that's away. But if it doesn't get to them, and I choose not to put tracking on it, and they say they don't have it, well, it still falls back to me. I can't point to them unless there was tracking and unless there was something else that I made sure. So it still all comes back down to the customer and the business relationship. If you have something in the middle, they can't fix that. It's the delivery people. They get to choose and pick what deliveries they want to take. I declined a lot because of neighborhood restaurant staff. I believe it. It is. Oh God, piece of cake. See, it's the last day of the month. Everybody's friggin' moving. They got to move the hell out. They got to figure it out. They got to do what they do. Yikes. Deliver. Moving the trucks. Moving. I want my piece of cake. I think it would be funny if somebody did dress up as a piece of cake moving truck. I think it's funny. This is what Grubhub told you. Michele Wadler. Did you say something? I gotta scroll back. And like I said, they're all the same company. When people go, did you try Uber Eats? Did you try Grubhub? They're all the same people. Because it's the same thing as you get in a car for an Uber. They also have a Lyft logo too. Tazo makes a pumpkin spice chai latte. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know the chai is kind of like that. Oh, these people are brave. I know. Hi, T-Town. How are you? Happy Halloween. Good to see you. Hope things are going well at your end of the world. Waiting for the light, guys. Just waiting. We're going to try and see if they can do a kind of hopefully we're going to try to make it as keto as possible. Yeah, the chai tea mixture is very sweet, but you can get a chai tea bag. I have seen that. Oh, she's backing up. She's going back up right all over me. All right, let's go in. Bark, 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 bark. Oh, we have scaffolding. Hello, Szabados. Let's go order. Okay. Oh, now we have a thing. Oh, wait, they got seats? What the hell? Okay. We're going to get a grande latte with heavy cream. Maybe a cappuccino. No, we're going to get a latte. No, yeah, latte. I know they have judges' seats. What's up with that? They brought them back.
I'm sorry. Can I have that with oatmeal or almond milk? Almond milk or oatmeal? You know what? I don't want oatmeal. Oh, you didn't go too?
Hang on, I gotta find. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you know what? Guys. No, I do have it. I was gonna say I didn't have it. Hi there. Can I get a grande latte with 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla and then just a sprinkle of the pumpkin spices on top? Yes. Angela? No, I'm good. Thank you. I almost freaked. I thought for a hot second I didn't have my wallet. Someone say pumpkin spice. They ran the persons who were freeloading and brought back the seats. They must have. T-Lux had pumpkin spice black tea bags. Looks like it's not sweet. Oh, cool. Very odd, right? So we got to wait. They only have a few of the seats though. Look at my hair is sticking up straight. What's that about? Yeah, so apparently they brought in like a whole like tabletop thing with a few seats. Only a couple. Don't want to have too many. Grande latte for Karen. I know I have static hair. I do. And this is where supposedly it would be if you were doing the order and walking in. I don't believe it though. But I do kind of laugh at all their little, like their little decorations, like the coffee bags. Stop it. Stop it. It's Starbucks. We know you didn't take those. We know you didn't take the coffee out of the bags and stick them up there. Like you was dumping them from like Guatemala, in Kenya. Hey, Micka. How's it going, everybody? We're just waiting. So some interesting things I saw in the news yesterday. One of them was Chipotle stock dropped. Not that I'm in the stock market. Not that I do anything with this market. But Chipotle. And they're like, well, people don't have the money, and the 25 to 35-year-olds are really feeling it. Yeah, Angela? Did she say Angela? No, it says Lindsay. Yes, happy Halloween. Yes. Thank you. All right, guys, we got ours. We're going to taste it out here in the wind. Woo! Did it cost me a lot? Yes. I don't know. Let's try it. Okay. You know what I feel like I need to do? I feel like I need to stir it. Should I stir it? Ugh. No, forget it. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much for me to stir. Hang on. Flip. There we go. It'll mix in. It'll mix in. Hey, Chelsea. Shake it, baby. I can't shake it. Why are you trying to make me spill it on myself? But yeah, yesterday I heard that Chipotle's stock dropped enormously. Oh no. Oh. And I'm like, yeah, because their stuff sucks. It doesn't taste like it used to. And it makes everybody have the shits. I tell ya. Hey, David Kennedy, how are you? We know this. That's why it dropped. There's nothing to do. They're trying to blame it on the millennials. They're saying people that are 25 to 35 are dealing with unemployment, and they are. They're in this like section where that's what they're dealing with. And college debt and all of that bullshit, of course. But that's not the reason. They're still eating out. They still get the food. Josh still orders. He doesn't order from there. He used to, but he doesn't order from there because you know why? It gives him the shits. Yeah, they hit different. See that Fafo? Here's the thing. You weren't around. I don't think you ever experienced Chipotle when it was the original Chipotle. Now, I don't know where it started, but I remember we had it in Minnesota because Minnesota, you have to remember, is a very big test market. Why? I don't know. But the Twin Cities are a huge test market for a lot of businesses like that. But the Chipotle we only had very few. I think I only knew of 2 in the whole area. And this stuff hit. Like when you had the rice, the cilantro lime rice, you could taste the freshly squeezed lime in it. I'm not kidding. It was so, and I would watch them make it. It was so good. Robert West, thank you so much for sending 1 membership to some lucky, Chelsea, you were the lucky person. Honk, honk, everybody throw up the horns because my hands are full and I can't do it. Because I got a gimbal and I got a coffee. I don't know, I've not taught my ass cheeks to grab the horn or my feet. I am not that talented. So everybody, thank you so much to Robert West for that membership. Chelsea, I will try to make sure today. Oh my God, look at all the leaves flying. I will try to make sure that I have the updated link on my community post for members to get in the Discord as well. Ooh, that's spooky. As well as on our Facebook page. Where we have lots of fun. We have lots of fun. Department of Sanitation in New York. What are they doing? Are they ticketing people? Can they ticket people? Can they? I don't know. This person goes kayaking. Okay. He gonna go kayaking. Well, you can get it without it. Your daughter begs you to buy her Chipotle. Oh, it's going by so fast. My 14-year-old daughter begs me to buy her Chipotle. They give you all the rice and a sprinkle of protein. Right? Like, they totally changed it. Before, it was heavy. Now, it's not worth it. It totally isn't worth it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Chelsea C sent a pumpkin on a hat. I love that. So super cute. Thank you, Chelsea. Oh my goodness. Look at the colors. Hello, David Kennedy. Welcome in. You, Joe, and Josh should watch the YouTube videos on NYC preppers. Preppers. We had friends that were preppers. You mean as in like we had friends that were Y2K preppers. And I never understood it. I was always like, people, come on. We really don't need to prep. The only thing I prep for is for my live stream. And sometimes I fail at that. Oh, you didn't ever, yeah, I Googled what Chipotle is. Yeah, it's a chain restaurant now. It's a massive chain. It was bought out by some corporation. Used to be much smaller. And their food was really good. But whenever they get bought out, whenever these places, like there was another place that was, it was a noodle place. Oh my God, what was it called? It was very similar. I want to say, oh God, I can't believe I can't remember it because I loved their food. They would have like curried chicken something, but it was like an Asian kind of inspired Chipotle. Very similar to that. Don't be like Mary Poppins with Frodo Baggins. Well, hello. Is a Colorado. Yeah, they started in Colorado. There's another company that started in Colorado too. But it was Asian. Oh my God, I can't believe it was huge. No, it wasn't Noodles and Company. It had I would always mispronounce it. I don't know, it had an Asian name. But I'll remember it at one point. But they changed too. And I think their parent company was We have one of the restaurants here, but it's down by Union Square. Joe and I have gone there. I can't remember. I know, I feel like an idiot because I can't remember shit. Let's sit here. Maybe it'll come to me when I sit down. You know, we're gonna sit down in loving memory of Wally. Let's sit down. You know, when I sit on my ass, like AKA my brain, it usually comes to me. Shen Famous Noodles, no. No. It wasn't in New York. We're gonna watch people walk for a little bit. No, there's a restaurant down by Union Square. Oh wait, it was something Pay. It was Payway or Pieway. I think it was called Pieway. It was Piewei. Pieway. It's so funny how Robert says pee on that bench and I think of Pieway. That's what it was. How funny is that Robert Kosinski, Wally owes you money. Wally doesn't owe you money. Wally helped me remember. It was called Pieway. If you look it up, they would have great food. And I would go there so much when they first opened because it was so good. Like their Thai chicken lettuce wraps, they were to die for. Like now I want them. Was Wally a robot? No, that Wally had 2 E's. Pieway. It was called Pieway. The trees look really pretty. Photos from New York. You have today off? Woohoo! Joe doesn't have today off, but he went in so early, I guarantee you, he better leave at fucking noon. Because Pieway, hallway, my way. I know, right, Gladys? Hi, Michelle King. Wally bench was replaced by an AI bench. It was called, I pronounced it Pieway, but it was Piehay or Hey. I know, we always have projects to work on, don't we? We do. It's quiet in the park today. But man, now that I think about that, I'm so bummed. I want those lettuce cups. They were so friggin' delicious. And I really think that they were an offshoot of a larger restaurant. Because, you know, Payway. It was pronounced Payway. See that we would say that. And then I wasn't sure if I was pronouncing it wrong or what. You stocked up more food today before the food riots? Oh my God. Looks like a movie. Yeah, Arthur? Looks like, it does. It looks like a scene from a movie here, doesn't it? Because they have shot a lot of movies. I'm kind of like, those were really good. But yeah, I would get the lettuce cups because it was always this big thing of the meat with the celery kind of filling, which was delicious. Oh, squirrel. Yeah, it was P.F. Chang. Thank you. Lady Weiser, you are the savior today. I swear to God, it was P.F. Chang's. P.F. Chang's is still here in the still here in New York City, but Payway was like their offshoot, and it was good because you can get those lettuce cups. But I think P.F. Chang still has them. Stop it. Well, I think he's a WF. Whole Foods employee. Really? You guys think we're gonna be? Oh, because of the food riots, because of the thing. I get it. Yeah, it's a mess. This time of year, the only thing I can't handle is the smell of the rot that's off into the distance. And that's because you have like crabapple trees and trees that have fruit on it that fall, and then they actually start to rot, and then it smells like poop. It just does. I can't live with it. It's too much. It's too much for me. Ugh. Okay, we can walk a little bit. Let's walk around. We can't be sitting on our asses all the time. See? Wait a minute. What did I say? I said I needed to sit on my ass and the name would come to me because I always say I sit on my brain. Like you sit on your ass, and we came up with Payway and then PF Chang's. We figured it out. The chicken lettuce wraps are their best seller. They are. They're phenomenal. They're so good. I could just order those like constantly. They were so good. Doesn't that look beautiful? God. Kosinski, open one. When you go for a shower, you figure out things too. Yeah? Mine is if I sit down. God. I love Central Park, especially in the fall. It's like, oh my God. Oh, look. We got people biking all up there. They're biking. That's a whole bunch of people. They're getting their bike on. We got the whole geese and the ducks. Quack, 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 quack. I'm not walking down that because I'll probably slip in the leaves. Self-preservation, people. I know. I love the changing of the trees too. I fully. Ooh, we got a bench. Let's go. Let's feel woodsy. You guys want to feel woodsy together? I do. Let's go. We're gonna go. Now everything's a little wet, so be careful. Hold hands. We don't need somebody falling and slipping on the damn leaves. Do you guys remember as children how you would collect leaves and you'd be looking for the most beautiful leaf? Like that one's beautiful scarlet. Oh, look at this one. There's another one that's beautiful. Look at that. You would collect the leaves and you'd have to press them. Oh my God, I just thought of that. I should do that one year. You know, shoulda, woulda, coulda. What a vibe. Guys, what a vibe. Yeah, you'd put them in a book. You'd save them. You gotta tell me, this is just absolutely beautiful. Happy Halloween, Diana Gonzalez. Feeling excited. I'm doing a virtual party with my students from last year. I'll be in costumes. The Queen of Hearts. Oh my God. That sounds so fun. Look. It's so nice. Let me check. Okay, it's dry. I don't want to sit on a wet wooden bench. Then my ass will be nice and soggy. We don't want soggy ass. Oh, minions. Look. There's minions hiking through the woods. Look at them. That's so the hunters don't get them. I'm kidding. There's no hunters. It's Central Park. They're going into Bigfoot territory. Could you imagine if there were stories of Bigfoot in Central Park? Like, honestly, that would scare the shit out of me. Make bear noises? Should I start grunting like a bear? It is. It's just gorgeous. And it's so serene. It's moments like this that I seriously feel like one of the luckiest people. I'm like a lucky girl. There are stories. I've heard the stories of the coyotes. I just feel incredibly lucky that I get to walk up here. I get $1 for every kid I make it cry. No, we don't want to make them cry. Because then we get angry parents and teachers and babysitters. We don't want that. Remember, my thing is, cause no harm. I will have 500 new subs one day. I did that. All I need is a damn, wait a minute, what are you talking about, Robert? All I need is one really good crazy storm or story. When I was a kid, says Gregory, I asked my sister to make me a ghost costume. It looked like, oh no. Oh no. No. That's so bad. Your sister is naughty. $1. I didn't make him cry, but he all of a sudden, holy hell, what the hell was that? Was that a squirrel? Oh my God, I think that squirrel just jumped from the tree. I heard a thud. Are you trying to sneak up on me? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh no, 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 no. What are you doing? What are you doing? Well, you better run. I thought that squirrel was coming for me. I heard it jump from the tree. You know, you hear a thud in the woods. You're like, what's that? Listen, that's a gang of New York. We all know it. It's a gang of New York. It's the squirrels. It's the rats. And it's the pigeons. And had a pointed stick and a foil hat, I swear. All right, let's get up, keep walking. I know we'd love to sit and just sit. By the way, this bench is in honor of Margaret L. Hawley. If the while I think on thee, dear friend, all losses are restored and sorrow end. Shakespeare. I'm pretty sure that's Shakespeare. Like, I think I've read that. Can I quote Shakespeare? No. Climb. Gotta climb out of the ditch. We're the Ninja Turtles. You like turtles? Treaton likes turtles. She just has to remember she has to go turtle slow. That's what she has to remember. On a scooter. Turtle. Just turtle. Happy Friday to you, Carl. By the way, it was pointed out to me that you guys all did not get to hear the song. Oh, look at this tree. Look what happened here, guys, from the winds and the storm. Oh my. Refresh, hang on. I gotta do it like this. Better. Let me know. Look at this. Oh, danger. Oh, we lost a big tree. Wow, but it was rotted from the inside. Look at that. It was rotted from the inside. The beetles got it. You can see how it was bad. It was gonna die. I know. No, you're not late, yes, dear. But if you look on this tree, hang on, let me get down here safely. You can literally see how the beetles ate away at the core of it. Wow. That's crazy. Do you see how big the tree was? That's a massive tree. Now, I'm sure somebody here will tell me exactly what kind of beetle this was. Yes, I am planning to go to the parade tonight. That's the plan. We'll see how the signal is. The signal should be good, I'm thinking. It is still green, but the problem is that the tree was weak. And this was it was a weeping willow. It was a massive, massive tree. That's a great loss. Big tree. Try and get on channel 1. I know channel 1 does their thing. I know that there's a certain area that I cannot hang out around, but if I go towards where they have the channels, like the stations, the mass media, we will lose our signal. So the live stream would suck. Now I'm also going to be recording some of it, just, you know, if they leave any part of it there, it will grow back. Yeah, but they have to make sure the pest is eradicated. Okay. Garbage. Mahendra, welcome in. Steve Gonzalez, good to see you. I have no idea what will happen. I'm sure they're going to remove it for, you know, safety sakes. Hi, Tanya. I wonder if the Beatles were singing Love the Sun when I know. World Series Game 6, any picks? I have not been following it. I do know that it's between the Toronto Blue Jays and the LA Dodgers. Is that what it is? But I don't have any affinity for either team. I would probably say the Blue Jays because they're closer to us. And the Dodgers, well, they're on the other side of the country. Fuck the Dodgers. Hi, Alexander. Where am I from? Well, I'm here from the United States, but I've lived throughout the Midwest, and now I live here in New York City. Yeah, if Toronto wins tonight, they win the World Series. Oh, look at that. What a great view. The Dodgers are from Brooklyn, like originally? We don't have the Brooklyn Dodgers. It's not the Brooklyn Dodgers. Isn't that like their farm team area? I don't know how that works. You're from India. I figured that. Like an Escape from New York. Ange was sentenced to live on Manhattan Island prison. I was. I am. I'm an inmate. My number doesn't show though. I'm like Snake. They just call me Yo Ange. Yeah, the falling of the leaves are beautiful. From Brooklyn to, oh, well then they don't make a difference. When they relocate, fuck it. You know, I can't handle it. I can't keep track of everybody changing. It's like people here changing their apartments. You know, they sell the team off to somebody else because somebody else I don't care. They sell the franchise. That's why I don't even follow massive major sports. Unless it's the two teams from here, which I think would be great if we had a Subway series. We need that again because that would be amazing. But yeah, I'm not a diehard, massive sports fan. I'm just not. I will never be that. Not again. Look at those colors. So pretty. I know everybody's showing like the spooky decorations, and we show some of it, but honestly, I just love the colors in the park. They're so pretty. They moved to LA many, many years, then they changed your name to the LA. It's fine. Yeah, it's whatever it is. They're still on the other side of the country. You know? They're not from Brooklyn. I mean they're not Brooklyn anymore. I don't care. Like honestly, yeah, I don't care. Yeah, you're happy to get to see the colors? Me too. I'm happy that I can show them to you. I know there was a big worry that we weren't going to get a lot. The San Francisco Giants used to be also from New York, and their stadium used to be 150th Street and 157th. Wow. Like I said, the sports teams get switched around, changed around, all because of money. It's not because of fan base. It's money. It's money. If somebody's going to pay me more somewhere else, I guess I'd go too. This tree over here is so nice. We only get to see the back end of it. Phillies are good until the first playoff. Who work in the park from they have a big job ahead of them. They don't rake the leaves. I think the leaves end up somehow composted and such, but they don't rake them. It's part of the natural ecosystem, I guess is what you would call it. I know, soon we're not going to have any leaves on the trees. And we'll be able to hear everything around us on the streets. Because right now the leaves are muffling the sound, which is nice. They are amazing, right? Yeah, they kind of scrunch them all up and they use them as compost. Kind of like the same way they do all the Christmas trees at the end of the season. They mulch them all up and then they spread them around. Kind of a bummer about that one big willow though, because that was a good size. That was a big willow. Like, look at this baby. This one is a bald cypress, like the tree trunk. Oh my God, look at how big that is and straight. Wow.
Yeah, here we go. Know that.
Your favorite cities to be in during the winter months are New York and of course Toronto. Oh, nice. Isn't it? Like, that tree is just so big. And its trunk is, it's like big. One thing I would love to go see is the redwoods. I would love to go out and just, you know, see that. This is our other favorite little bench we like to sit on. Winifred. I love to sit with Winifred every so often. My favorite little bench with Winifred. Woo, the wind is coming. Mahendra asked, what is my main hobby? Well, hobby? I don't know. I do enjoy doing live streams. I love sharing the world from my section. I think it's so much fun. We're not taking the stairs, guys, as you know. I would rather climb the incline. Stairs are the death knell of us. A tree is almost human, like when you think about it. There are male and female trees, and it's like they have their own personalities, wander amongst other trees in the park. I do. You know, we're more connected in nature with things. Because if you look at the tree and its root system and its branches, it looks very similar to human, like as in our nervous system, our lungs, kind of thing. It really does. Hi, Lila. So I do feel like we have to be very connected to nature. Oh, and we're up and we're out. Oh, she's wearing those leggings that are like thermal leggings. And I swear to God, they're kind of freaky because like, think about it. They look like very thin stockings, but they're actually fleece leggings. So they're super thick. It is true. My friend who is a nurse in California has seen and been to the redwood trees. I was taking pictures as well. It's amazing how small she is. It is. Like, they're massive. But they look weird, Lila, don't they? They look so crazy. Look at that blue sky. I always feel like today is like the epitome of the pumpkin spice latte. It's Halloween. Oh, I do not like long underwear. There's no reason for those anymore. You know, when you think about it, when they were always too bulky. Now everything is like, you can get those really thin, like heatwear ones. Well, hell, you can just wear leggings underneath something. You know? You don't have to wear long underwear. You just wear leggings. Those work just as good, if not better. Remember, long underwear of the time past was so bulky, and it would be so hard to pull stuff up over them. It was ridiculous. You don't like men in long underwear? Yeah. It's so, I don't know. We've come a long way, baby. How about that? Okay, what kills me is that we update so many things in the city. I don't think they've updated these relay boxes in forever. Like those, they're like, it still works, just keep it going. We'll replace everything else in the city except for the mail relay boxes. That's what you did in New York? I know, right? All the kiddies will be out early, getting their Halloween trick-or-treats. Look at this guy's a little bear. He's in his little onesie bear outfit. That was cute. So cute. That's the fun thing, though, is sometimes seeing the kids in their costumes, because the parents can get creative with them. And we're not talking about the people that dress up like, you know, the teenagers. And honestly, I don't even care if the teenagers, you know, barely dress up and they want to go around and collect candy. That doesn't bother me. Listen, they're still holding on to their last hopes of being a kid. You know? So it doesn't really bother me too much. But then again, I'm not passing out candy anymore because I live in an apartment and there's no child that's going to be running up and down the halls trying to collect candy. You know? We just don't. You're not going to go and hit up an 8-story building and go to do all that. That's terrible. Adriana is going to count the amount of girls dressed up like the girls in Demon Hunters. I've never even seen Demon Hunters. A good pair of Levi's jeans. Actually, the problem with denim is that once they get cold, they're cold and you'll never get warm. That's why you have to wear that layer underneath them, because they don't stop the wind. You pass out cigarettes, they would come hunt you down, Robert. They'd be like, you are giving stuff to minors. You must stop. Well, he's got to stop. Hey, Manolo. You must be going grocery shopping. The loonies. Shake an espresso. Don't shake my espresso. Don't do it. Bike. Nope. Okay. Get to the halfway or the third waypoint. You live way out in the boonies. If someone knocked at my door, I do not answer it. Yeah, because that's scary. Right, yes, dear? Like, could you imagine the people that live on these farms where it's like a quarter of a mile to the next house, minimum. And somebody's going to come knock on your door at Halloween. I'd be like, I am totally sus. You're sus, man. I don't believe that you're coming for candy. You know? That's a little bit too much like that creepy movie. You know? They go out to the cabin, you know, because it's away and they're going to have a good time. And then crazy people show up with masks. That's like a bad, scary movie. Like, you're going to become the movie that people watch on Halloween. Yeah, they need to drive a trick-or-treat. That's crazy. That will be the day that I would drive my kid around for trick-or-treating. At that point, I would just go buy bags of candy. Would come with her kids. Kids would go up to the park, grab the candy. We got to know who it's the only way you got to know who the name. Yeah, Cabin in the Woods. That's what I'm thinking, Michele King. Cabin in the Woods. No, thank you. Cabin in the Woods better have lockdown everywhere. There's no like, let's leave it open. They use golf carts to trick or treat. That's bullshit. Part of the whole thing was that you had to walk it. You had to put in the time. You had to put in the miles. That was it. You had to go to each and every house and you had to do it. You had to put in the time and the miles. And back in the day, now I don't know how it goes nowadays. But, I mean, we always took Josh trick-or-treating. But that was when he was really young. He never was, at a certain age, when he got older, he was never go trick-or-treating with his friends or out by himself. He wasn't like that. He didn't want to. They did parties and such. But I remember as a child, we would go trick-or-treating and it was like, we did it all the way up to like we were, I don't know, probably like 14 or 15. And it was a whole thing. But then you think about it, why were we doing it? And honestly, it was just to hang out with your friends. It really didn't have anything to do with the candy. It was a reason to get dressed up in some crazy thing and then go hang out with your buds. You know what I mean? What is he doing? Are they putting away stuff? Are they pulling stuff out? Oh my goodness. Bonnie Presley with a $10 super chat. Bonnie, thank you so much for that $10. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy Halloween. Everybody get the horn up because my horn is back home. Honk, honk. Honky-de honk. Oh, what is he doing? Look at this. Look at this, guys. Oh no. He found the bones. He found the bone. Oh, they're decorating it. Is this for the parade? Oh, for the kids around here? That's very cool, very cool. I know. Well, you know, yeah. I think, I was going to say, I think he was on a diet and he was doing keto for a while there, that one dude. Look at them all. They're doing it for the kids tonight. How funny. Oh goodness, they're gonna have some major shit going on. That's so cool. New York Police Department's getting in on it. It's for the kids. How fun. I love my city. I totally love my city and how it's always like this. You know? NYPD, God, they've always honestly been very, very kind to us. So cool. The kids will get a great kick out of that.
Sieht ja alles gut aus. Ja. Die ganze Straße ist halt mit ihren privaten oder Dienstwagen.
Look at this. Everybody, thank you for the horns. That is so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Bonnie Presley. Your support of the channel is massive for us. Like I said, it always keeps Joe fueled in coffee. But today you bought mine. So thank you for that. Okay, we can walk. We can walk. Bones in a box. I'll be bones tonight. Joe tried his outfit on. He's very pleased with it. He's very excited to wear it. We have our costumes, semi-costumes. I mean, they're a onesie. I want to see how much they glow in the dark. That's what I want to know. For real, I want to know how much they glow in the dark. Because it'll be fun. Happy Halloween, Grandma Joanne. Goes to show you how involved the police are and don't look scary. They are not scary. Listen, the cops, they're people too. They're moms, their dads, and stuff. My only thing is he cannot drink as using the bathroom. Well, no, he's got a zipper. He's got a zipper. It'll be harder for me. I know, I want to see how much they really glow. I'll have to test that out. And I'll have to make sure everything's all charged up for tonight. He's very excited because he's off next week. Joe loves having a week off. Hey there, RJ. Did I say hi to you? I can't remember. Can I remember? Halloween was always fun as a kid. Hey there, Clifford, the big red dog. How you doing? Halloween view. Ooh, crazy. Halloween's on a Friday today, guys, so you know it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit tonight. It's gonna be busy. Everywhere we go. Look at those cute puppers. Oh, it's a little breezy. The gusts are starting. Whoosh. That was a nice little walk. Walking by the cinema center. Yeah. I don't believe it's ever going to become a cinema. I think it will be fun tonight. And I am going with, like I tell Joe, I'm going with a very open mind. He's like, your signal was terrible the last time we tried. And I'm like, we were also on the old plan where they could throttle us back at any moment. That made a huge difference. So we are no longer on that plan. So we will see what happens and such. But I can't take us to the casino next week. You guys, we are, J-Ro, we are probably going to be going to a casino, you know, because I can't, there was no room at the end on the MSC Meraviglia. So we probably will be doing that. Oh, don't get hit by the bike. Motorbikes. Happy Friday and happy Halloween to you, Christopher Dotson. Good to see you, my friend. Oh yeah, when they say that it's gonna fall on Friday the 13th, that's too funny. No, it's always Halloween is the 31st. 31st. And then on the 1st of November, it's All Saints Day. I wish I could do makeup like the sugar skulls. I wish I could do that. But I do not have those skills. It's way too much. Because I think those are so beautiful. You know. But I know that I would mess it up. It would be a nightmare. It would be ugly. Plus, I don't really want to put that much makeup on my face. It would be cool to have very big, but then I thought about it, like I said, as I'm gonna have to go as part of the press, the makeup thing isn't gonna work because they need to see my face. So we shall see how it goes. Now I know there's supposed to be a whole contingent there in the parade that's for Thriller. We're not to interrupt that, and we're not to loiter in certain areas or at the beginning of the parade. Which means Joe and I might back off a little bit. I've got it mapped out where the press thing is supposed to be at so that I'm not maybe competing with their signal. As you guys know, when we do parades, it's a bit of a battle for the cell signal. And just because one person can get it does not mean the person next to them can. Like I said, it's all a crapshoot. And I do not... Ooh, look at these parking spots. These are amazing parking spots. Holy moly. Joe would be all over this shit. Neville, welcome in. I know, it's like 3 weeks, just over 3 weeks to Thanksgiving. This next coming weeks, we have to get to cooking. I got the recipes. We got to get to cooking. Even if you record for shorts, you will appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I will make video. I will be taking my camera and that gear along too. Joe will be having the backpack because donkey, you know, but can we go? Yeah, we can go. But we'll see how it floats. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right, guys, I'm gonna go home, have some lunch. Joe was up, I swear to God, he was up and out early. He was out at 2:30 and he forgot to sing the song. So, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sing the song for you. So the song is do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. I can't do it with his vigor. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. It's the final countdown. He does it so much better than me. He does. I kind of like the Loverboy song. Everybody's working for the weekend. Everybody's working for the weekend. I love that song. Everybody wants a new romance. Hey, 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 hey. I know Trim's telling me to stop singing, but I can't help it. Anyway, guy from Inside Edition. No, I didn't. Okay, you guys, have a good day. We will see you guys tonight. Be prepared. We will be in costumes and we will be downtown. We will probably be taking the car because the subways get iffy. The subways, they're hit or miss. A lot of times the police officers will block the subways from people using them because there's going to be such an influx of a crowd. And it gets dangerous because they rush the platforms. I don't want any part of that. So anyway, you guys have a good one. Thank you so much for your super chats and sending memberships. You guys are always so phenomenal in the support of the channel, and I truly, truly appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see you tonight. Peace out.